Okay guys, I am back again. I think my volume's up a bit high, but that might just be mine. Possibly. If audio is mucked up. The last episode's audio was okay, but it might be a bit too low for this, so I'm just turning up my speakers here. So as far as I know, I've got Bandicam set up to the speakers, what they hear. I think that's loud enough, so... I'm not really in the mood for recording, but I need to get some done because I've got lots of free time today and I need to get this video made and out there, so my computer's been on all day, so it's a bit slow and but it's not overheating as much, so yeah, let's get going. I forgot where we were. I think we were just going through all these places. Oh, I hate this guy. Well, I don't see too many of your kind around here. Most residents in this rundown old apartment are legal aliens. My name is Noralim, by the way. Good. Pleased to meet you, Ben Organa. Yeah, I quite like that. You see, that's evil, good. So far, I haven't got any comments about good or evil. I've only got one or two at the moment, so I'm gonna go for good until you say evil. So, because good, in my opinion, seems to give you more rewards. I mean, evil lets you get stuff from people, but good gives you more rewards in the long run. It's just a personal thing, but... Okay, so, my name is Ben. I know it's really none of my business, but you look like someone who might need to purchase one of those new energy shields. The latest thing you know, very high-tech. Number one, I'm not going to purchase them because as far as I remember, you get them from most of the guards whenever you kill them and stuff like that. Just let me adjust my mic. So. What's so great about these energy shields? When you use one, it surrounds you. Oh, sorry, I meant to read this out. Pretty handy in a fight. The shield even protects against lightsabers, or so I hear. The shields aren't perfect, of course. Look at its texture. They can only absorb so much energy damage before they burn out. Now blasters take your basic dueling shield down pretty quick.
And I can tell you from experience that they aren't any good at all against a simple vibroblade. That's why the Republic has been training soldiers in hand-to-hand and melee combat.
Where did this technology come from? I've heard rumors of the Itachi using shields like this, but I never saw anything like them around here, not until the Sith came. Where they discovered the technology is anybody's guess. Okay, good. The shields are too rare and too expensive to hand out to an entire army, but a shielded strike team could take out a whole battalion of soldiers armed with conventional blasters. It gave the Sith a huge edge in the early battles, but it wasn't long before the Republic was able to copy the technology and come up with energy shields of their own. Now both sides are scrambling to come up with new weapons to slice right through the shields, but until they do, you're going to see melee combat coming back to the forefront in this war. Anything else? Not much more to say really, except that I've managed to get my hands on one of those shields. It isn't cheap, but it could mean the difference between life and death. You want to see what I have in stock? I know my kiosk isn't much to look at, but the prices are reasonable and merchandise is sound. Okay, right, to get the most experience I'm going to ask all of this stuff and see what he's got to say. So, I just set a kiosk up here. I'm a little shop here in this old building selling basic equipment to the illegal aliens renting out these apartments. By law, most aliens aren't allowed to have residence in the upper city or terrace. They allow a few of us Twi'leks up here, but for the most part it's humans only. But no self-respecting upper city human would want to live in apartments in this dump, so the landlord has been renting this apartment illegally to aliens. Better than letting them sit empty, I guess, otherwise you get squatters and people hiding out from the authorities living in the abandoned apartments, and they don't pay rent. Unjoined by getting caught. Tars Authorities pretty much turned a blind eye to this place. A few illegal aliens just weren't worth the bother, and once the Sith took over, they felt the same way. Besides, I don't live here myself. I just run a small business providing supplies to the residents. Once what I'm glad for business people, so we ask him a bunch of questions for human. Okay. Residents figure it's harmless. Yeah, okay, right. Okay, let's see what we've got to say. No problem. In my opinion, most of the stuff in this game is very expensive, the amount of credits you have. And most of it you just get. Like, all of these military suits and stuff you just find, you know, on bodies and stuff later on. Sonic Pistol now, I don't remember ever finding that, or the Repeater Blaster. Most of this you get, definitely the mines and the grenades you get all the time. So, and I never usually sell anything, but, so I just wanted to talk to him to get all that. I also like talking to these people even though they never have anything to say. Okay, next apartment. Oh, okay, you want to open that? Usually we don't get shooty people, it's... Oh.
What?
Yeah, this game can be quite spazzy.
Yes? Open.
She'll probably be like, don't hurt me or something, or... I don't know. I remember once you can get a Sith uniform later on in this, and people would like run away from you and stuff. It's quite interesting. Okay, let's see if my persuade will work.
Hudu, Tunirama na praka donko searcha chupapanki.
Okay. And you don't get any dark side points for taking all this stuff. That's what it's here for. Sorry if you hear any background noise. People moving around. I always wanted stuff. There's supposed to be stuff in these. That's Topper City. No, not yet. I never bash down the doors. I always think it looks... I prefer to just security them. Oh god, that guy's face. Such low texture. By the way, the game doesn't naturally look this bad. I've just got it dulled down to run better. But...
On it. It's open.
You can also get this game for
Sure.
the original Xbox, as far as I remember. I don't know. I never tried that. I think I had I used to know a friend who had it, but I never played it on that. I just got it on PC and then that was it. Well, he did have quite a few... Well, he had some credits there and stuff that were of value. Okay, I think this... I don't think there's anything in here. So I don't remember there being... No. Ah yes, we're getting up to that janitor guy. You can get a lot of information from that guy around there. He's quite useful in the early stage. Especially if you've never played this before.
It's open. What?
Or you don't know anything about the backstory of this sort of time period. God, I sound like such a weirdo. Anyway, let's go. Footlocker. These apartments look so bare. I couldn't imagine living in this. Must be like a kitchen somewhere or something. Oh, there's the outside, but it's so low res that if you look at it, you die. So it's true. Where'd the janitor dude go? Did I run past him? I don't think I ran past him.
Hey there! Watch where you're walking. I just cleaned those floors. Well, all right then. No hard feelings. My name's Kadir. I'm the janitor for this building. You must be the new tenant here, right? Never thought they'd rent that abandoned apartment. You look like an off-worlder. What happened? You get stuck here because of the quarantine? Can't see any other reason someone would want to rent that old apartment. Don't know how much I can tell you, but seeing as how you're new here, I guess I can try and help you out.
Okay. Tell me what
Decent enough place to live, I guess, except for the lower levels. That's where the swoop gangs hang out. Just stay in Upper City and you'll be fine. You also might want to check out the cantina. I used to go there when I was younger. Good place to get a drink and find out what's going on in Upper City.
Where's the cantina? Oh,
Just keep following the
I already know where it
apartment
is, but-
complex ring until you come to the elevator. It'll take you out. And
Okay,
from
guys,
there,
I'm back again.
Just head south a ways. You can't miss it.
okay, I want to ask you something
Don't
else.
know how much I can tell you.
Yep. Where can I get some
Well,
equipment?
the best place to go is probably Kebley Yurt's store. She's right across from the cantina, so you can stop in for a drink.
She's pretty
if you
good,
get
but
thirsty
okay.
while you shop. Just keep following the apartment complex ring until you come to the.
Yeah. I want to ask you
Don't
something
know.
else. Yes. There's a lot of repeating of the same lines. I found they should have changed them just a little bit, but I know the amount of dialogue in this game over the entire game, and there's another one. So I mean, I know, but it just annoyed me. If they could recycle them a little bit, swap out words. But anyway, what do you think of the Sith
Not
Quarantine?
much of an issue for me, you know. I ain't never left Taurus, and they ain't never gonna. A lot of other folks are sure riled up about it, but I don't really know much about it. I prefer to keep to myself mostly. But there's plenty of people at the cantina who'll be more than happy to tell you what they think about the Sith and their quarantine.
Okay.
I should get back to work anyway. I'll probably see you around. I'm here most of the time. The building doesn't clean itself, you know.
I have a feeling that I'll never speak to you again in this Let's Play. Just to tell you. Right, so now we're going to head off to... I've already spoken to you and you'll just say the same thing. So now we're going to head off into the upper city. So we've done the first apartments, all the looting and stuff. That sounds really bad, but you're supposed to do it. I feel you're supposed to do it anyway. You can just miss it out if you're doing speedrun, just walk right past it. But it's... If you're not, which I'm not, I'm in it for the story. Go into all of them because they'll give you nice equipment. Also, I noticed... Good. Also, I noticed on the last... Can I just quickly say this? I noticed on the last episode, I was just checking there, there's boxes around the outside. I don't know whether that's just the game or whether that was whenever I was editing it, because I can't remember. I might need to turn it back down to... No, well, I can't remember what I did. I'll probably see, I'll change my settings a little bit in the editing, see if that was it. If it wasn't, then it's just the game, so I'm sorry about that. Might not even be in this one. Ah yes, this is one of the Republic pods. Yes. Good. That's nice to know. So now we're just going to go systematically through Taurus, and by the way, Taurus is a beautiful planet. The first planet you get to see. Oh. Right, fine.
Yes,
We'll do this
what's on
now.
your mind?
Okay, yeah, you have to talk to him quite a few times, and most of the times you get further in, and then he just goes, nope, I'm not telling you anything else. It's hard to be nice to Carth, but I really do like him. No, get away. I just like his character.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter of these Sith animals combination. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop it.
I think I said that one the first time, it didn't really work, so I'm gonna say I'm sorry.
I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... Doesn't seem right that doing that means I failed them. I didn't. Yeah, no, that's not what I mean. I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that.
Ah,
If you have more
I mucked it
questions,
up.
ask them later.
okay, right, that's fine. Anyway, as I was saying, it's a very nice planet, it's the first planet you get to see. But I recommend just go and buy this game and play it yourself. It runs on anything, and whenever I'm not recording, it runs sweet. Great story. I'm guessing really cheap since it came out like 50 billion years ago on the Ice Stone. No, I'm only joking. It came out 2000, maybe a bit earlier. I'm guessing that's the cantina. Should we do the cantina? I don't want to do the cantina first. I'll remember to come back to the cantina, and then that is That's the store. I want to go and do the more apartments first before going to the cantina. So that's where we just came from, so... most of these people you can't actually talk to. You'll know... If they're walking around, you can't speak to them. They'll just say, look...
Out of our way, citizen. Yeah. We're on official Sith business. Just stand aside if you know what's good for you.
Yeah, nothing. And most of the other walking... Oh! These droids are useful. More information.
Greetings and good day. On behalf of the new Sith rulers, I am programmed to encourage you to I am a protocol droid programmed to provide information to everyone on Taris, citizens and visitors alike. Is there something I can do to serve you?
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna go through all of them. What can you tell me about the
The
Sith?
Sith are the new authority here on Taris. They seek to preserve the customs of our world. Also, I am told. More than this I cannot say. May I be of any further service to you?
Look at his face. Is there some way to get a shot
I'm
of
afraid that is impossible. Taris is currently under a planet-wide quarantine. The Sith are allowing no one to arrive or leave, except on official Sith business. May I be of any further service to you?
Yes, gangs
The Taris Tourism Board has issued a strong warning to all visitors to avoid the lower city. It is a violent and dangerous place you would do well to avoid. May I be of any further service to you?
He's basically like an information desk or holiday place. Look, there are hardly any...
Alien species have restricted access to the upper city. This is one of the most ancient traditions of Taris, and the Sith have promised to preserve such traditions. Of course, I have yet to see them arrest a single alien for traveling the upper city without a permit. May I be of any further service to you?
What do you work for?
I am an employee of the Taris government, programmed to provide information and guidance to any who require it. May I be of any further
I'm gonna turn up
service
the
to you?
voices, I think, once I finish talking to this guy. I don't need anything right
Then
now.
if you will excuse me.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the voices up, because... voiceover... Turn those down and those up. I think. Might be better. I'll have to see. This is the next guy, group of people we need to talk to. Oh yes, I remember this now. This is a moral decision. How much money do I have? Credits, 195. I'm gonna save here because I don't know whether that's enough. Let's see. Oh, I've gone into load game. Save game. Okay, there we go. That's... Thanks for looking at me, man. Here we are.
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Davik doesn't like humorous payments.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have?
That's too bad. Davik's going to want to make an example of you. You're coming with us.
No, help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
Davik doesn't like witnesses. Okay, that is, those two are, that is really evil, so, sorry. That is, I'm gonna kill you all, I get evil points for it. That is, come on now, let's just calm down, guys. So I'm gonna go, come on, let's just calm down, guys. That's what I'm gonna go with. Guess we have to teach you to mind your own business. Okay, maybe this was the violence part. Oh, I'm gonna try my new Fury. And then I'm gonna go. That's. I like to go with all three. Yeah, you see, light side.
How'd you like that?
Thank you. I owe you my life.
They're very
Those
easy.
bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My life warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead. You already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me so I can pay off Davik, there's nothing else you can do.
Okay, okay, no, this is really good. This is... I'm sorry, I can't, or... Okay, I'm sorry, I don't know how long it stopped recording ago, but... killed the guys. Guys like, you know, you can read it at the top there. But, so these are my options I can go with. You know, really evil. Now, this is what I'm trying to explain to you. If I go like this, I'll get 50 credits or whatever. That's great. Okay, I've got some money. Okay? But that doesn't really help in the long run, so I'm going to just give him the credits and I'll get light side points for that.
You're giving me 100 credits? Just like that? I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you.
You're giving him 100 credits? Generous.
Now I can pay off Davik. You've saved my life. Thank you. I'd better take these credits to him right away.
See, light side points, and I got lots of experience, but as far as I know, I should get some credits from... Yeah, that's 50. That's another 50. You see? See? The game just gave me free light side points because I gave him 100, and then I got 100 back, so... And experience, so that's... It's always... Upper City North. I think there's apartments on this side, if I'm not mistaken. I want to get all the apartments out of the way, because no, that's a medical facility. Okay, we can do this now. This is quite an interesting story part. I quite like this bit. Lots of different plot bits are opened up here. Medical facility. Yeah. Personnel only. So let's talk to this guy.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you're welcome here.
I won't spoil it for you, by the way.
Zelka refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the Rakghoul disease, of course.
Rakghoul disease? What's that?
The terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the Rakghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into Rakghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
Is there no cure?
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure.
That's important.
Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity.
That's important.
If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the Rakghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. But I don't see how that's going to happen.
No, you see, that is important, okay? You see.
I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a Rakghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over, and nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
I see.
Please, don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Okay.
I am quite busy maintaining the facility, but I suppose I could spare a bit of time to answer some questions. What would you like to know?
How'd you feel about
I know enough to be scared of them. I've heard about the brutality of the Sith. I know what they do to the planets they conquer. So far, all they've done is ask me some general questions, but I'm afraid they might one day decide to shut this facility down simply out of evil spite. I guess there's not much I can do about the Sith, except hope that the Republic finds a way to stop their conquest of the entire galaxy.
Okay, I'm just gonna fix my mic here. There we go. Might be a bit better. I'll ask you something
I am
else.
quite busy, mate.
Yep. General
I don't
information
know
about
much,
Taris.
but I'll tell you what I can. Do you want to know about Upper Taris, or are you more interested in Lower Taris and the Undercity?
I want to know everything.
The people here in the Upper City generally like to think they're better than the rest of Taris, but we're no better than anyone else. The people here can be selfish, greedy, arrogant, even prejudiced. That's why aliens need special permission to leave the lower city. Maybe if more people in the upper city weren't so self-centered, things wouldn't be so bad in the lower city and the undercity.
Tell me about the lower city.
The lower city has been overrun by swoop gangs and thugs. If you're going to travel down there, you'd better go armed. If you don't get attacked by one of the swoop gangs, you'll probably end up beaten and robbed by one of Davik's thugs. Soon it will be as bad as the undercity.
What do you know about Davik?
Davik is the resident crime lord of Terrace. He deals in stolen goods, he trades in
He's
slaves
important,
and
by the way, to the story.
contraband, and it would take a month to list all the people he's made disappear. His slimy grasp even reaches here into Upper Terrace. Most of the shops pay him protection money, so he'll leave them alone. Yeah, the man is nothing but a thug. I guess I'm lucky. Since my medical facility doesn't make any profits, Davik doesn't bother me. But if you ask me, he's no better than the Sith.
Undercity.
The Undercity is a wasteland, crawling with flesh-eating mutants called rat ghouls.
Yeah, you told me
I
all
feel
those.
sorry for the outcasts that are forced to live there.
Outcasts? They're also important to the story.
Justice here on Terrace is swift and harsh. There are only two punishments: execution or banishment to the Undercity. Anyone banished can never return on pain of death. Even their descendants are forced to live in the depths beneath our great cities. Whenever I can, I send supplies to the Undercity to help ease the misery of their lives. Although there is nothing I can do to help those infected with the rat ghoul disease.
Okay, I want to ask you something else.
I am quite...
Yes. Ah, okay. This is the important question. Do you know anything about the Republic space pods? Space pods. Hold on, brain. Escape pods.
Republic escape pods? No. Why
Ah,
would you ask me
see?
that? I don't know. Those
Why am I
pods
pointing at the
crashed
screen?
in the Undercity. I'm not involved in any way.
Are you sure?
The Sith were already here, asking these...
What did I just choose?
I am quite... Republic escape pod. I'm not defensive, I just don't like being accused of knowing something about those Republic pods. This is as bad as an interrogation by the Sith.
Don't worry, I'm not with the Sith. I won't betray your secret if you tell me.
Well, you don't look like you're with the Sith.
See? Persuasion's important.
I guess I can tell you my secret. Or rather, I can show you.
Ah. See? This is a good important bit. See, this is why I like this guy. Ooh.
Since the space battle overhead, people
See?
have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here, they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so it may be my fears are unfounded.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I'm afraid there's nothing more anyone can do for these soldiers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to the front in case anyone comes in needing medical attention.
Okay, I don't know whether I got all the questions. Is there anything back here? I don't remember whether it... Where's my controls? Funny. There we go. And I... Did my headset off there? Okay. Bubbly. Anyway, so... I don't know whether I asked all the questions, and I want to get all the info. Did you get experience for asking stuff?
Welcome back. I am quite busy.
Okay. Oh, okay, let me look.
Of course.
What you've got.
Just step over here and I'll show...
Ah, yes, this is just, yeah, this is just all the, stuff, medical stuff, so that's fine. So usually get quite a lot of that. Okay, medical droid. Ow, that didn't break my ears. Oh, I hate this guy, but I better talk to him, so, just so that you can all see all of the story, but I hate him.
Psst, you there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the rat ghoul serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear.
So much. Oh, for what are you talking
Zelka
about?
isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the rat ghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure. Oh, come on. Everybody knows who Davik Kang is. He's the big boss around here. Gambling, smuggling, extortion. He's got a piece of all the action.